Hi, my name is Terry Price. I'm with Summit Truck Group here in Oklahoma City. Today we're here to introduce you to the new LT series from International.
Good.
We want to spend some time today to talk about some of the features of this LT 625 that gives you the most fuel economic, driver-centric, and the most uptime for owners. One thing that I want to mention on the hood and the bumper, they're both three-piece bumpers and a three-piece hood. In case of an accident, you can replace a smaller portion, saves you money, and makes for a quicker repair. International, as far as fuel economy is concerned, they've redesigned this fender, they've redesigned the hood, they've redesigned the door, the chassis skirts, all with keeping fuel economy in mind, improving fuel economy. This truck can be increased up to 9% over a 2016 ProStar. The hood here slopes down quickly. You can see the big bulge in the top of the hood. It slopes down really quick to the side and also to the front. Windshield slopes around. Your wind fairing. All those are designed so that even when you get your wind from the side, not just from the front, that wind goes up and over the truck to help with fuel economy. The chassis skirts are designed where they're a little bit lower to the ground to help keep air from going underneath the truck, so it goes around the truck. The flaps on the bottom give way in case there is an impact, a ground impact when you're going down the road. If you need to take these chassis skirts off, there's 4 bolts here and there. That's all that you need to remove to take this chassis skirt off. And then also, when you're doing your daily checks, this opens up so you've got your quick check of your battery connections. This step, International's also redesigned this step. They've learned, we all know that through studies, that the biggest place you have injuries is getting in and out of the truck. They've redesigned this step so that first step is lower to the ground. They're offset more like a stair step instead of on top of one another. And this design should reduce injuries from getting in and out of the truck. Back here you can see this chassis skirt flares out. With this flare, it helps keeps airflow to go around those tires and not get up inside the truck. With the LT 625, International also offers a 22-inch side extender. With the 22-inch side extender, we can reduce that trailer gap down to 38 inches. Again, offering you even more fuel economy, money back in your pocket as an owner or owner of a truck or an owner-operator. Also with the truck, they've set forward the pedestal mirrors on the door and on the hood. Also gives better fuel economy. Also with those mirrors being set forward more, gives better visibility from inside the cab, which is another feature we'll see here in a minute as we get up in the cab. The visibility inside the LT is improved over the 2016 ProStar. These mirrors are breakaway. The lenses can be removed without any tools for quicker, cheaper replacement. And also we can take the screw out right here. If you do have an issue with your heated mirrors, which do come standard on this LT 625, we can remove this one piece, work on the wiring without having to take the whole door off. International's also redesigned this door. They made this door thinner to give more hip room for drivers when they're in this truck. They've also, this door pocket and this handle here are rated at 300 pounds so that your driver has plenty of places to grab hold and get up in and out of the truck without injury. Now we're going to take some time to get inside the truck and show you some of the features inside the truck. One thing that was really important to International as they designed this truck was the opinions of drivers. They interviewed hundreds of drivers to determine what they thought was most important as they designed this LT 625. Some things that you'll notice right off the bat that are different from the LT versus the ProStar are, look how large your buttons are. Your rocker switches, your buttons on the steering wheel, they designed so that they're bigger, so that drivers can access them, use them even if they have work gloves on. All of the buttons in the new LT 625 have black layered over white, and then the buttons are laser etched so that you don't have to worry about your buttons wearing off. They have a good feel. The buttons that are used more often are closer to the driver. They put the radio closer to the driver. All those things that the driver uses more, he has easier access. Another thing you'll notice about this truck is there is no shifter on the floor. We go to this new column shifter that's easy access. It's large. Even with a driver who has work gloves on, he can operate this shifter. You pull it down for the different settings on the engine brake. You want to turn it to change gears. When you have to cycle through the different screens on your dash, you will go through your pagination switch. You can go forward, backward, and then when you find the setting that you want, you just press OK. We also have a button where you can go back to the next screen. And so as you can see, you can cycle through the different settings here. You got your alerts, your setup, your gauges, the trip, and then we will go down and you can see your instant fuel economy, your drive time, your average fuel economy for the life of the truck, or the trip. Some other things the International's done with this truck, you can see how large these HVAC buttons are. We got your recirculation, we can go with max. You can adjust the cold. Also on your vents, these can be fully closed, so you can shut off a vent if a driver doesn't want air blowing on him from that area. And each one of these vents can be fully opened or fully closed. We also have a USB port, and we've got your regular car charger. We also have lots of storage above and below those charger ports, so they can have a place to put their phones and rest their phones while they are charging them. We've got several places for water cup holders, your guzzlers, other storage for loose change. Lots of room for a driver to empty his pockets out, put those things there, and have a place to store. International also offers the option to purchase this ECM pup. It offers you the ability to get engine updates without having to bring your truck into the shop. It'll connect when it has a Wi-Fi connection. It'll connect automatically, do your engine updates, and then you're back on the road. Now we want to take some time to show you underneath this hood. International offers two different engines for the LT625, the X15 from Cummins and the A26. International with the LT625 has gone to 125 bumper to back of cab measurement. Most of that measurement, all that measurement, is seen right here in front of the engine. You can see how much more room there is to get in there. This splash panel used to be one piece. We'll go right over the tire. Now it's a two-piece mounted underneath the hood. Makes it where a technician can get in this wheel well and work easily. You can also see the ease of access to all of the fuel checks, fuel fills, your filters. Here we've got our oil check. Here we've got our oil fill. We've got Fleet Guard filter over here, fuel filter, excuse me. We got our electric panel here. Everything is easy access. Up here in our cow tray, we made that bigger. We've sealed that off. Here's your hoses for the water that catches in there for it to drain, so it's not pouring on top of your engine. Here's your air filter right here, all easily to get to from right here beside the truck. Let's go around and take a look at the other side now. Now that we're over here on the passenger side of the truck, again, everything is really easy. International designed this part of the truck so that everything can be easily filled, checked, so that when a driver is doing his morning routine, there's nothing difficult about doing it. So you got your windshield wiper fluid here, you got your coolant, belts are easy to access, and as you can see with this new X15 engine, we've got a single variable geometry turbo. With the new LT625, International's redesigned the headlights. Their LED standard offers up to 40% more brightness. We've also redesigned these fog lights. We redesigned that cover so it's more resistant from rocks, so you're not having to replace rock chips. You also notice how quickly this hood slopes down here in the front, offers best-in-class visibility all around the truck. From all sides of the truck, visibility has been improved. Also, with this balance right down here, we can add that. That will improve fuel economy when paired up with trailer skirts on your tractor.
We're excited about the LT series from International. We'd like you to come down to Summit Truck Group in Oklahoma City so we can get you into your new truck.